your stories about like your first job. What was your first job you had?
You mean like a legal paying job, or do you mean
just like any first job?
We have questions.
Yeah. What was your first unlegal job that you had?
I don't know if we can discuss all that.
This is Serious. Hey, I'm Chad Davis. I am joined today with my best pal, Jared Chambliss, comedian, writer, actor, all the great things, and my wonderful, beautiful wife, who is amazing, writer, comedian, producer, actor, all the great things. And little known fact, I don't even know if you know this, Jared. She was born with a tail, a little tiny tail, and they did cut it off last year. So
Amber Cottontail.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, little nub. It looked like a little rock waller. You know, the little nubs?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
You ever seen like a little Cocker Spaniel's tail, little nub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The only regret is that you could tell when she was happy or not. So
that's your only regret.
No.
I have a lot of regrets right now.
Yeah. I was like, man.
Now you're in the dark.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I used to just look down like, oh, she's happy. Or, watch out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. No more.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, welcome to this Serious Pod that we have every Tuesday right here on @Dad And we also are the creators of the comedy show, Nashville Nonsense, family-friendly comedy show.
Absolutely. We have a wonderful thing for you to check out on the channel. It's Nashville Nonsense. It's the sketch comedy, family-friendly show that you know you never needed. And we have a great team, too.
Yes,
we love our team.
Yes. Lots.
Except for two of them.
Except for two. And you know you are. Mm-hmm. Kind of disgusted. Every time I say that, I get a little bit of bile right in here.
You feel the little dry heave?
Yeah.
Up a little bit, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, we've got 2 seasons out there. Mm-hmm. You can watch clips on Friday. Every Friday we drop clips from season 1, season 2, and we are in the works for season 3 right now, writing, producing, getting the team together to...
Sorry, we wrote some stuff recently, pretty good.
Yeah. Create some fun, family-friendly sketch comedy for you to enjoy. But of course, This is Serious is the podcast that we have. And please like, subscribe, ding, 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 ring the notification bell, and leave a comment, if you please.
Please leave a comment, okay? Please. We are, like we say, we're thirsty for comments. Or like I say, we're thirsty for comments.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said it.
Please leave your comment.
Yes.
Tell us your favorite part you hated.
Yeah. I would love to hear that. Yeah.
All right.
Any negative feedback is always great, I think.
Sure. Negative feedback rules the world.
Still feedback.
Makes the
That's
world
right.
go round.
That's right.
Nice. All right. First segment that we have on This is Serious is called Is It News? And is it news? You get to figure it out. Is it news or not? I walk through the valley of the internet.
You usually swim through the valley of the internet. Yeah, you get aquatic news. Sorry, go ahead.
Through the valley of the internet to find the best news stories for you to decide, is it news? Is it not news? And this week, I always change the titles, the headlines. But this week, I have turned them all into questions, questions that we will ask.
Before you start, I want to thank you because you do a lot of legwork, a lot of work to put this together. So
leg day,
and Jared and I just sit here.
We do back work. We do back work.
Yeah. We carry the show. We eat a lot of Doan's pills afterwards, but no, you do a great job of bringing the strange, wacky.
The news to the masses.
Marine aquatic news.
It's actually my favorite part of the show is her doing this.
There you go.
Yeah, because we get to, just
kind of hate on the news.
Think of funny stuff about.
So you got question marks?
Yes, I got questions.
It's like a Jeopardy.
I got questions here.
Would you have to answer the question?
First question is, how old is gum? How old is gum?
Depends on the piece, I think, doesn't it?
Like when it was first introduced to society?
I guess. How old do you think gum is?
I think it's pretty old. And here's why I think that.
Okay.
I think it was probably back in like 1500s or something like that. Seriously.
Wow.
I mean, because they would like have like
further than that. I was thinking maybe the 30s.
I think because they would chew like cud and all kinds of like. Anyway, I think it's old.
You think it's old?
I'm thinking like 1920s, 1930s maybe.
1920, 1930s?
Yeah, 100 years.
Yep. Well, apparently they found some gum, oldest Scandinavian human DNA found in a piece of 10,000-year-old gum.
I was way off.
Me too.
Yeah. So that's if you believe that the Earth is 10,000 years old. Some people out there don't.
Oh.
So, 10,000-year-old piece of gum. Yep.
Some Scandinavian dude named
What flavor was it?
Apparently, it was birch bark, which is a real popular type of gum.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Harder to blow those bubbles with the birch bark when you get the splinters in your tongue.
Yep. I don't think like when my mom would always get mad, like when you blow bubbles, but when you do the inner blow where it pop,
yeah.
pop, you suck it in and it pops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had a teacher in 8th grade that would
Was it under a stone desk?
That's right.
Where'd they find it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the gum. I thought you were talking about me.
No.
Okay.
I could do better than that.
Wow.
Okay. So it said technology finally caught up with DNA. So they found this gum. It looked like Stone Age people, but they found it. Here's a picture. They found it like they were digging. I don't know how you find a piece. This is like a needle in a haystack. How do you find a piece of gum?
Oh, I was about to say, that's a big piece of gum they're digging for it.
Though the gum was excavated decades ago, science had to catch up with the analysis of it for DNA, and they found that there was human DNA in the piece of birch bark. So they have made the leap.
That's a big leap.
I was gonna say, how do they know that just some guy from in the 1900s didn't stick that gum there and then?
How do you know that somebody didn't just spit into the bark? How is it just because there's DNA in it they make it gum? It's like just because they find a Tyrannosaurus Rex,
I'll
they
tell
say
you why.
You're taking a couple of bites of a mysterious meat maybe you don't know, and you take it out and then you just.
I can tell you exactly how this happened.
Oh, okay, please do.
Yeah. So my theory is it's not so much it happened 10,000 years ago. My theory is a scientist needs his grant to keep going. So I'm going to say this happened 10,000 years ago, gum, and try to connect the dots and make a big leap so I can keep having my payday, my pay dirt.
Yeah, it's pretty. I don't think that's as big of a leap as the gum being tied to a person from 2,000 years ago.
That is some silly stuff. That's no news for me.
I think the news is probably that they're trying to get it out there so they can get more money.
I remember when I was a kid, when I played football, and my mouthpiece, the biggest thing to do after you put your mouthpiece in your bowl in water, you take it out and you bite into it, it forms in your mouth and everything. But the next thing that you would do, or was big in our circle in the league football, was to put gum in there. And that gum would last all season. And you would keep putting different types of gums on top of it, and you throw away your mouthpiece at the end of the season. So you think about that, this thing.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, this thing would last you 9-10 weeks, whatever of the season, however long it lasted. But yeah, and you'd have this mouthpiece, and every time you put it in, you had the sweet smell and taste of Big Red, or that's what my gum of choice was.
To me, I think that Bazooka Joe gum tastes about like a 10,000-year piece of gum.
It feels like it when you're starting it off.
Yeah.
You got to get going. Yeah,
but you get your minds off of it because you're reading that nice little comic.
That's true. I would always let the gum not be as good because you got a comic with it.
Did you ever have the Big League Chew gum?
Oh yeah,
of course.
Have you ever tried to put all the bag in your mouth?
No.
All the time?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Make a ball out
all
of
the time.
Yeah.
I did have some friends that were guys that did that. I think that was a big thing.
And you just the gum juice is hanging out.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So no news on that, but I love gum.
Yeah. Gum.
I'm not even sure that gum was involved in that. I think you're right. I think you're onto something.
Yeah, somebody's trying to say they're great.
Yeah, no news.
No news.
I don't even want to encourage.
Okay. All right, here's another question for you. Who decides to throw out the first pitch on a baseball game?
Oh.
Who do you think decides that?
I think I know.
Okay.
I think it's the home team, and they decide.
That makes sense.
They decide who is going to throw the first pitch to have to put butts in the seats. You know, let's have Jared Chambliss come out, actor, comedian, writer, and all the good things. Throw the first pitch because people recognize his comedy genius, and they want to come out and see how well he can throw the heat.
Right.
I'm not sure that.
So,
I would never be able. I don't think I'd be popular enough to throw it at the Nashville Sounds. I don't know what level of baseball that they would be asking me to come throw. Maybe like a homeschooled, like pickup game.
Well, what if you're in Reno?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you would be chosen over who they chose here to throw out the pitch?
I don't know
who's in Reno, but I know you wouldn't choose me.
Well, apparently they chose a rabbit to throw out the first pitch in Reno.
I'm thinking that rabbit would still be more popular.
And this is rabbit. So you watch here, and I don't think the rabbit really wants to be there.
What's the catcher doing? What's the catcher expecting to happen?
It's a big
manhandling the rabbit and making him throw out the ball. So
I think the guy that actually schedules the people that are supposed to throw that pitch out for that team was on vacation that week.
Yeah.
That's a big rabbit.
Yeah, those are probably those Flemish giant rabbits.
I think the guy must have been off, or he got fired the week before, or something happened where they was like, hey, just somebody had a rabbit there, I think, and that's how that ended up.
I love baseball.
Yeah, I do.
I love the traditions of baseball. And I'll say it, I love rabbits. Rabbits are cool. But that is stupid.
Yeah.
That's no news. Come on, people. What are we doing here?
Well,
there wasn't a human being that could do it for him?
Yeah.
Right, and the rabbit didn't even want to be there. Did you see it? The rabbit was being
I think a better thing would have been like
forced.
someone at the game if they would have chose somebody.
Yeah.
Like, would you like to throw the first pitch out? Like
They could
a
dress
lotto
up
thing.
like a rabbit.
make a wish or something?
Give me a human being dressed up as a rabbit would be better than that.
I don't know why they have to cosplay to throw the ball out.
I'm saying if they want a rabbit, then they could at least get a kid in a rabbit costume, kind of like
is the team name
Christmas
Rabbits
Story.
or the some? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I think something to do with rabbits.
Okay, well, at least that's at least.
Yeah.
But
No,
who's got a
should-
rabbit as a mascot?
That's
No, I think that's forcing that rabbit. He may not even want to play sports.
Yeah, he didn't want to be there.
No.
And so, that's not news.
All right.
Yeah,
What else
not
you got
news,
there?
not
What
news.
other questions do you have for us there?
Thanks for showing me that a rabbit has
Yeah.
done something that I'll never even probably be asked to do.
Well,
Pretty cool.
he didn't want to be there either, Jared. All right. Would you buy this? I found this news story and I thought of y'all. Would you buy this?
Okay.
This is the
Remember, it's
question.
all questions this week.
This is a question for you. Would you buy this? All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. Michael Jordan's McDonald's barbecue sauce is for sale. So, Michael Jordan's barbecue sauce.
Is that their marketing picture? Because holy smokes, that is fire.
I want to know, is this like a new sauce they made, or is this a sauce from 1993?
No, this is an old sauce.
It looked like an 8-year-old
found
with
it.
Photoshop put that together.
A 33-year-old gallon of Michael Jordan barbecue sauce has reappeared on eBay, ready to dunk your wallet for just $6,000.
Wow.
The sauce, which dated back to 1992,
I was 1 year off, man.
a time when Jordan had hair and McDonald's still pretended to
I
innovate.
think he had hair in that.
I don't know what they're saying,
What?
but the McJordan was a quarter pounder that came slathered in all of MJ's favorite toppings: cheese, onions, pickles.
They're talking about the
mustard,
sauce had hair,
and
Yes.
barbecue
Growing on
sauce.
The thing is, people, it's the same sauce they put on the McRib. It's the same sauce. If you had that quarter pound, did you have it back in the day?
Yeah,
I know I did. Several of them.
When I was a very young kid, I ate McDonald's, but like a teenage kid, I didn't care for Mickey D's.
Okay.
I know.
I ate
I'm
it.
on the outside.
No, I ate it, and I actually worked at a couple of different Mickey D's.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't work during that time when they were serving that, but I've had that burger.
Yeah.
And I've had the McRib, and it's the same sauce.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, it's like that's a sham.
And that was in North Carolina, the home of Michael Jordan, where you had it.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't like they were like, "Hey,
I think he's from Wilmington.
yeah, Wilmington." Okay, yeah, but it wasn't like they had the market on the sauce and the burger.
Right.
That was McDonald's.
Sweet Baby Ray's would probably be better than that $6,000 20-year-old.
But yeah, that's just, man, come on. I mean,
so you wouldn't buy it?
Well, no. I mean, I think when people are super fans like that, they get out of control and buying stuff.
Yeah,
and you lose your mind sometimes. But I mean, I'm fans of a lot of things. I'm a fan of Michael Jordan, but.
You think it's the McRib sauce?
I'm even willing to get to even say, like, maybe it's not even the sauce. Like, maybe somebody found the container of old Michael Jordan sauce, put some barbecue sauce in it, and is trying to flip it now for $6,000.
I'm just telling
you.
you.
Who would even eat it?
I'm just telling you that if you were in McDonald's in 92 and you were I'm telling you, if you were in McDonald's working and making those burgers, McRibs only come out every, like, probably once a quarter. It's the same daggone barbecue sauce, and they would use it. McDonald's is not creating another barbecue sauce for a Jordan burger. They're seeing what they had this stockpile of sauce. Like, hey, what can we do? Michael Jordan's popular. Let's make a burger.
Yeah. Travis Scott, he had a little McDonald meal there, and
yeah.
They just pick a different name and they just
keep rolling.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I think I agree with you, Chad.
It's news. I want to see
based on that picture alone that people should not buy. I want
to see why somebody buys it for $6,000 for a sauce.
That's not flattering to Michael Jordan.
I don't know. I saw that picture. I kind of was like on the fence. I wasn't, but I saw that picture and I was like, wow.
And it's on eBay. Somebody has found an old container, and even if it is legitimately the sauce, why would you want that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My dad has on his counter and downstairs, he has this entertainment center that's built into the wall. Yeah. Wow. But listen, even though it has a label on it, I'm telling you, it's still the McRib sauce. It's not.
Yeah, you see how that label is? That label.
Somebody printed it.
Yes. That's all, you can print another one that says Scottie Pippen's Big Mac sauce.
Less popular.
They send that same
less popular.
That same jug of sauce goes to different places, and they mail them the sticker to slap on it as well.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, they even had a Phil Jackson salad.
Yeah, this is the Miss Piggy sauce.
What in the world?
Oh,
That's
man.
pretty funny, though.
That's crazy.
Okay, so I guess you would not buy that.
No,
and that is not news.
30-year-old barbecue sauce.
Man.
Yeah. Okay, I got one last question here.
Let's do it.
How tired do you have to be for this to happen to you? Okay. You ready for this?
How many days of sleep you think it is?
I don't know.
For what to happen?
Okay. How tired do you have to be for this to happen to you?
Have a look.
A man sleeps as a ship runs into his backyard.
Oh, you're talking about the guy who was driving that ship?
No. A guy is sleeping in his house. A Norwegian guy was sleeping in his house.
I think both were asleep there. Whoever drew that boat. Golly.
There's not a dock anywhere near.
No.
And there was no spills or injuries, but this ship came right up into this guy's yard, and the guy was asleep in the house. And his neighbor had to come tell him, I guess, hey, there's a ship in your
Hey, can I borrow some sugar?
yard.
Hey, by the way, there's a tanker.
There's a tanker
in your front yard.
Titanic just pulled up.
Yeah.
I mean, how tired do you have to be?
I thought that you were saying how tired you have to be for this to happen. I thought it was the guy who drove the boat.
No, you're
Could've
saying
been.
the guy slept through that. Happening?
Yeah. You're sleeping through it right now. You're yawning.
It's making me tired talking about it.
Golly, I can get some shut eye. This story's making me get some
nodding off.
Yeah.
So what in the world? I mean,
the story's boring.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, if you are look in your backyard and there's a giant tanker in your backyard. That's, I guess, if you're in Norway, maybe that happens all the time.
I tell you what, if I had a giant tanker in my backyard now, it would get my attention. I live in Tennessee.
Sure.
We're landlocked here.
Yeah.
And I would love that because gas prices.
Oh, just get a little line.
You got your own tanker.
I don't think that
I wouldn't
was
be telling
carrying
anybody.
gas. I think that was
I would
carrying.
keep it from the news.
Somebody find out.
I would keep it from the news.
That was carrying products made in China.
No, I would keep it from the news, and then you could use all the oil yourself. Yeah, you could bottle it up and call it Michael Jordan.
I'm sure we can.
sauce.
I'm sure we can keep that a secret.
$6,000.
I keep that a secret. A tanker in my backyard. Keep that a secret.
No one will tell.
Yeah.
You're not in a popular area.
Sure. Yeah. Is it news?
It's not news. It's wild though that.
I mean, you got to be pretty
both
tired.
of them were sleeping. Yeah.
Pretty tired.
Probably the same guy who worked at Exxon drove that
If
boat.
you look like it's not like he didn't like just kind of miss. It looks like there's nothing really there for that kind of a.
I mean, he could have went right into his house.
Right.
Well, if his house was on the water.
Well, I mean, his house, he went into the land. Like he
but it's a boat.
But the boat almost
can only
hit
go
his
so
house.
far on land, and then it can't go anymore.
So let me ask you this: like, have you ever slept through something? Like, are you like a heavy sleeper? Have
Not
you ever
now,
slept through
but
stuff?
I have.
Yeah, you now you're not a heavy sleeper.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm a light sleeper, but I have been I remember when I was teenage years that my brother and my mom were locked out of the house, and I was asleep downstairs on the couch, and they banged on the window, called several times, and they were trying to get in the house, and I just wouldn't waking up.
Oh, I'd be infuriated.
Yeah, they could see me in the window, sleep on the couch.
Oh.
They were banging on the window, and I'm sleeping, hardcore sleeping.
Oh,
Out.
that is teenage sleep. That is for sure.
I was out, and my mom and my brother,
hot.
they were not happy. But she laughs about it today, kind of. But love you, Mom.
I can sleep through most things unless like I can sense that there is an emergency.
Right.
And I'll wake up.
Like you have a sixth sense that something's not right.
Yeah, maybe we're an eighth or a ninth. I'm not sure how many senses I actually have. But,
Right. Right.
But I can tell like if the kids the kids can be screaming and like I'll be in there resting and I'll like they're just playing.
Yeah.
But then like there'll be a certain kind of scream and you're like somebody's hurt.
Well, you have 5 kids. You know, like after you have 5 kids,
Do I have 5?
You got to be able to sleep
it's
through
5.
anything.
Yeah, 5. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a younger mom, I couldn't sleep through anything. I was like super light sleeper. And then the older my kids got, the stronger the sleeper I became.
I tell you what, when our kids were
anything.
young and they were like babies and crying, whatever, I would fake sleep. I'm like, Amber's got
It's
this.
hard for me to sleep when none of them are there. Like with the complete silence, it's hard for me to go to sleep.
I
Because
bet.
like I hear the little
you have so
rabbit and
many.
they're like sniffing. I can hear her sniff.
I have to have a sound machine.
I tell you, you want to know what I actually go to sleep to every night, or when they're not there, I put on.
Norm Macdonald?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. 2 specials that I have. One of them's called Me Doing Stand Up, and the other one's on Netflix. And I've got them where they just play back to back. It's 2 hours. I set my TV for a 2-hour thing, and then I go to sleep listening to him tell
funny.
stupid jokes.
That's your sound machine is Norm Macdonald?
It is, yeah. Him telling jokes.
It's an interesting sound machine.
It's the best.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah,
Well, there you go.
hardcore sleep. That's
All right, well, that's
crazy. All right.
big fat waste of time. I was kidding.
Oh my
Wow, Is It News? It was fun. I love Is It
kidding.
News.
It is fun.
It's fun. It's
All
fun.
right. Now
Thank
is the
you,
time where we
Amber.
tell stories.
Story time?
Oh,
Anybody
wow.
got a story to tell?
Wow. All right. Well, I mean, I used to work at McDonald's. I mean, made me think of that. What your stories about like your first job? What was your first job you had?
You mean like a legal paying job, or do you mean
No,
like
just like any first job.
We have questions.
What was your first unlegal job that you had?
I don't know if we can discuss
No,
all
okay.
that.
Yeah.
The first job I had, like I got paid for, I would cut grass.
Okay.
At like maybe 15, I would cut.
Talking about lawnmower, like grass that grows on the lawn. I hope that's what you're
Yes,
talking
yeah,
about.
and
'Cause you
with a
mentioned
push-
legal and
yes,
non-legal.
Yes, no.
Oh,
With a
okay.
push mower, yes,
Okay.
yeah, push mower. They didn't have a riding mower. I would do family members.
Was it motorized? I mean, you have a motor or one of those little things?
No, it was motorized. Yeah, you had
Okay,
to
one of
pull
those
it and
50s
start it.
thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it wasn't. What about a rotary motor?
Yeah.
But those cut really well, to tell you the truth.
Oh, yeah. Well, if they're sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first job was delivering newspapers.
Yeah.
And my dad actually
Back
went
in the 50s.
This is when Raleigh had.
When they read papers.
Yeah, Raleigh. Yeah, this is back in the
These rolling papers you're delivering?
This is Raleigh's day paper. They would have afternoon papers, and it was really weird.
Afternoon papers?
Yeah. And so,
What?
yep,
They have
the
two papers?
News and Observer in Raleigh, North Carolina had like a morning paper, and then they have an afternoon paper. They had a Sunday paper, all kinds of different stuff
Wow.
like that.
I've heard of Sunday paper, morning paper. I've never
Right.
heard of afternoon
Well,
paper.
They had a lot of news there,
A
Amber.
lot of news.
I guess so.
And so the subscriptions I had, maybe in my neighborhood, I think like 40 or 50 houses
Wow.
that had this subscription.
That's a lot, it seems.
Yeah, and it was a lot of papers. And they delivered the papers, and I had to roll them, put the rubber bands on there, but
Like
the thing,
Nintendo game Paperboy.
right? Well, my dad he was thinking efficiency. He's like, I'm going to get you a bike with a big basket so you can put all the papers in. And
Paperboy Nintendo.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a lot of papers.
Oh, yeah.
Your bike down.
Well, sure. When you're 110 pounds soaking wet, I was a really thin dude. And so I had this bike, this Frankenstein bike. My dad had put together. A friend welded this cast iron basket on the front of it.
This is getting better and better.
And this bike was probably like 100 pounds. It was crazy.
Wait, as much as you did.
Yeah. And so I would put all the papers into the basket, and I would push. I wouldn't ride it. I would push it to the top of the hill, and I'd get into the
brakes,
the cockpit of this thing, and I would drive down. I would just like throw papers.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have any, brakes. I was just.
Well, I've been in that neighborhood that you grew up in.
Top of Lawrence Drive.
And it is hilly. Mm-hmm. That is like, growing up in Kansas and Texas, it's one thing, but you're a paper route.
I took that route over from my buddy Jeremy, who had his driver's license at the time. He was like 4 years older than me, and I hung out with him. But he had his little Honda Civic hatchback, and he would drive around and throw the papers out his driver's window, whatever. But that was easy. You're driving around, but you're pushing this 100-pound Frankenstein bike everywhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the papers too.
Yeah. That thing,
wow.
Honestly, exaggerate by the way of the bike, but this thing with the papers in it and the bike was probably close to like maybe 70 or 80 pounds pushing this thing up the hill.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a workout.
Yeah.
Did you get paid well?
No. No, I mean, it
sounds like a good job.
Yeah, it was awful. I think I did it for like one.
Did it for goods and services.
Yeah, it was
free papers, for free afternoon papers.
Yeah, what was funny is that I helped Jeremy do it a couple of weeks. And he's like, I'm giving it up. Do you want to take it and get some extra money?
That wasn't your clue.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, sure. And I did it for a couple of weeks. And then I found my buddy Lottie. I was like, hey, Lottie, this is a cool thing.
Lottie Dottie.
Anyway, so I passed it on.
That's funny.
Nice. And then people didn't renew their subscriptions. And then,
of course they didn't.
Yeah. And then the internet killed the paper.
Well, when I was in high school in Kansas, we lived on a farm, but my dad sold farm equipment in the town, that was near where we lived.
Yeah.
But to make some extra money in the summertime, we would get a paper out, my dad and I, when I was in high school, and we would go out 2 or 3 in the morning and get the papers from the news paper place and load it up in the truck, and we would drive out and we would deliver all the papers, and then of course in true Kansas fashion, we would get back to the paper mill place, and there were at least 2 or 3 times that we got stuck there because tornadoes were dropping out of the sky, and we would watch the tornadoes from the newspaper place.
And so, I mean, how I got paid is I went to people's houses and got their money.
Oh,
that's how I got paid.
That's like that movie, Better Off Dead.
Better Off Dead, one of my favorite movies, made by Steve Savage. Awesome 80s movie. But yeah, I want my $2.
That's funny. Yeah. I didn't know you had to go there just like Better Off Dead and get your money.
Oh, 100%.
You had to deliver them and collect.
Deliver and collect.
Wow.
And you would collect every 2 weeks or something. I don't know. But go by.
Like the milkman or something.
Did you ever get stiffed they wouldn't pay you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't home. Not stiff, but they were not home. I'd come.
They would be in the blinds and
it's Chad.
Oh,
he wants his $6.
Yeah, that is Better Off Dead.
Yeah.
$2.
$2. Yeah. All right, so there you go.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
First job was
that is news. That is news.
Was that your first job, the newspaper route with your parents, or you were saying? Or?
No, I mean my first paid job. My dad. He was big in flea markets, so we would go to flea markets and we would sell things at flea markets, and I get paid. And my dad, I would say my first money making job is that I sold Easter baskets at a Mexican flea market.
Makes sense.
I say that because we were in Texas and I didn't speak Spanish, and we're at this Mexican flea market, and I'm selling all these Easter baskets. So I put Easter baskets all over my arms. I was probably like 7 or 8 years old, and I would go out and I'd have like this change purse, and I would be like, Easter baskets. And my dad said, you got to sell the Easter baskets for $0.25. And then all the proceeds you can be in the Easter egg drop that they have at
on a milk carton.
Sure. So I would go out and I'd sell them.
Mexico.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So we weren't in Mexico, but we were in Texas. But most of the people did not speak English. But I'm out there, and instead of selling it for $0.25, I sold it for 50 cents. And I came back and I told my dad I sold it for 50 cents a piece, and he was just like, I'm gonna cry. I'm so proud of you because I upped the sell.
What was your cut?
Well, I got to go to the Easter egg drop. That was my cut.
Get him down.
Yeah,
So I got to go
there's
to the
a
Easter egg
genius.
drop. He was a genius.
He doubled his money that he was asking, and he got his daughter back.
Sold all those baskets. And I came home safe.
Yeah, he had to expense that money to put for the picture on the milk carton.
That was good. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
selling stuff at flea markets, that was my first job. And then later he was my agent because I sang at weddings and funerals. So that's what instead of working at McDonald's or other places,
sings at a funeral?
I sang at weddings and funerals. I think I told that story on here before.
Yeah. Similarly, I didn't do the singing, but I did dance interpretation at weddings and funerals. So.
Stop.
I don't go to funerals or weddings.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I sang at them.
You're going to be at mine when I do the canon thing.
Wedding? Oh, funeral.
Yeah, funeral.
Yeah.
And
I'll catch it. I'll be wherever it's landing.
Okay. Anyways.
All right, those are good stories. But now
stories.
it's time for show and tell. This is a segment where Chad and Jared bring something to show and tell, and you get to vote on who wins the show and tell.
Yeah, we do.
So just like preschool, just like kindergarten, you bring something to the class, you show it, you tell about it. Jared always has some cool stuffs in his satchel. What you got, Dave, my friend?
My great uncle was a pirate.
Okay.
And this was left. Check this out. It's like look at that. The little ship on there moves like the second hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a piece of treasure or booty. Sometimes they would say that. You know?
Yeah.
Is it a compass too, or is it just a
No, I
watch?
think it's just a.
Okay.
Just
it's
a
actually
watch, I
really
think.
nice looking.
Yeah.
I saw the same thing at Ross.
No, actually, my uncle wasn't a pirate.
In the checkout line.
Yeah. My grandmother died recently, and we're like going through her house, and we just found this in there. So
It's pretty cool though.
yeah, it doesn't work.
Well, what am I
It's right
looking
twice
at?
a day.
What am I looking at?
It is that.
Is it like Italy? What am I looking at? Is that Florida? I don't know what I'm looking at
Only
here.
a pirate could really tell you.
Sure, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, that's it. That's a really interesting
Flat Earth.
find.
It's flat Earth.
It's flat Earth.
Flat Earth.
It is flat Earth.
Flat Earth.
There's only
awesome.
like
And
two
it
continents.
shows you. Yeah, I think I want to say when it works, that little ship or whatever moves. I think like it ticks around it. Maybe.
Right.
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's no Antarctica on there. It's not accurate.
No, but it's special though.
Yeah. It seems special.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does tick. You can turn it, but I can't get the thing to work.
Does it talk?
No.
It just ticks.
Wait, I thought you said does it talk?
Yeah, like tick tock. You said
Are
it
you saying
ticks.
talk or talk?
Talk.
Okay, no, this
What do you call what do you call the social media app?
yeah.
TikTok. TikTok. What do you call it?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah,
TikTok.
it's the sound a
Talk.
clock makes.
Talk.
Tick-tock.
Not talk.
Talk.
Yeah, talk.
Am I
and
saying
talk.
talk?
Sound like you're saying TikTok.
Talk.
Talk and talk.
Talk.
What's that stuff you put in the
Talk,
bathtub?
talk,
Like with
talk.
the little put on the edge of the bathtub?
The edge of the bathtub?
It's called.
I don't put stuff on the edge of a bathtub.
Yeah, when it's like leaking.
Caulk? Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
Yeah, all right, you nailed it.
TikTok.
Caulk? Yes.
Anyways, all right. So
That was fun.
There's that.
Thank you.
And
That's right, guys. It's like one out of Willie's.
Yeah. If you went to Ross on Black Friday. So, the thing is that
in the clearance section.
The thing is that I slave over social media and bring in some great reels for you all to see. I'm not going to waste your time on certain things. So,
nicely played.
But I am going to show you some pristine reels here. And so this, as everybody knows, I'm a big fan of the Japanese culture. They have, so.
Yeah, you're known for that.
Mm-hmm. And so they have this museum that you can go to, and it's a Scratch and Sniff museum. It's amazing. And so you can go and, interact with the art. Interested?
Yeah, I mean,
I know you are. And here we go.
I didn't answer. Okay.
I'm just wondering how long does it last?
All right.
Because you have like
how many people have sniffed?
Well, I think they go in and change out different exhibits and stuff. But let's just check it out.
Let's check it out.
Dude, he's slaved over this.
Okay, I gotta see this.
Oh, man.
What in the world?
It appears to be that they're just sniffing the buttocks of animals. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Those, just four. Yeah, there's 4 different Scratch and Sniffs, and all 4 of them are.
I don't know if that's Scratch and Sniff. I think that's just people that are like, maybe I should just smell the.
Yeah, I do have
bottom of an animal.
Of questions.
Would you
I
visit?
have a lot of questions.
Would you visit a museum like that? And if you would you scratch and sniff it?
What makes it Japanese?
Right.
It says it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't read anything.
Okay. What's your other question?
Yeah, it says here. Seems like a great day to remind you that in Japan there is a museum where you can literally smell different animals' butts.
Yeah. Okay. If I was gonna sniff an animal's butt, I guess that'd be the only way I'd do it. I definitely wouldn't want them to be alive when you're doing it.
Right.
You could mistime it.
That's true.
That would be bad timing. Yeah, that would be
will
bad.
say this.
Scratching it and then
and then it's on your finger. But I will say this:
Well, you wouldn't have a finger if it's an animal. Bite you.
How far do you think he's scratching?
Let me ask you this: if a lady says, "Oh, hey, this smells nice,"
I would say no.
Hold on, wait. If a lady,
said lady, chill out.
Hey, wow!
I'm answering for all the ladies, and I'm saying no to whatever it is that you're about to say.
No, you don't. The scenarios. If a lady says, "Oh, this smells nice. Smell this," you would probably say, "Okay, I'll smell it." But if a guy comes up to you and says, "Oh man, check this out. Smell it."
So you're saying you guarantee that a man created this museum?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, but I also
100%.
guarantee you that if the smell is good and it wants to be shared, a lady will share it. But if the smell is bad and it wants to be shared, a guy
has never shared a good scent with another guy.
No.
Like, this smells good. The only scent he is sharing is something that'll make you vomit.
Yeah, what is wrong with y'all?
No, I know. Usually, if I crack one out or something like that, and I'm like, hey, it smells like a bread factory over here, and people are like, get some of that fragrance. And it's horrible. It's pungent.
It up. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But,
y'all are seriously crazy.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked to have been in the room when the idea was being pitched for that place.
Yeah. I guarantee you there were more women or more men sitting at the table at that board meeting than there are.
I'm just wondering, like, where they were like, listen, we're going to have a Scratch and Sniff animal section. And they're like, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah. Just
No, yeah.
And then but they didn't tell them that, like, it's only going to be their butt. They didn't tell them that. That kind of came afterwards. It was like, wait a minute, why are all of these, why
are they all anuses what we're smelling
why
here?
are we just smelling anuses? Why?
Yeah.
I don't know why. There's a lot of questions.
Part.
I don't think it's the best part.
Well,
I don't even know what to say to both of you because you've got this butt smelling museum and a watch that came from Goodwill.
It did not come from Goodwill. I told you it
Maxx
came
or something.
from my dead grandmother's.
Oh wow!
Or the crane at Chuck E. Cheese.
Golly. This is serious.